Welcome to CyberCEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. CyberCEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. Alright, another awesome day here, Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. We're back with another episode of CyberCEO. And of course, we have a very special guest on the show right now. Chad, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Yes, we're very excited to get this interview on the way. So let's get the show on the road. Now, to let you know, we have a lot of listeners who are also business owners just like you. So I need your help here, Chad. Can you introduce yourself to our audience? Maybe starting off with, what is your role in the business?
Sure. So I run a commercial real estate group called the Summit Group within 𝗙𝗃 Commercial. And we're located in the Twin Cities, so Minneapolis, St. Paul. And we also service Western Wisconsin. And so we do 50% leasing and 50% brokerage. In addition to that, within my Keller Williams office, I work as a growth director. And so my Cyberbacker helps me to attract and recruit talent, both residential and commercial, to our market center.
Wow. So how long have you been in the real estate business, by the way?
Very long. I used to have hair before I started, but early 2000s. So 2002 is when I stepped out of the corporate world and moved into residential real estate to start. And then I moved into commercial real estate about 9 years ago.
Okay, so a lot of experience right there. So you already mentioned that you have a cyberbacker supporting you in the business. How long have you been partnered with one?
So I've been partnered within the last year. I've been working with Cyberbacker and Jemima. Yep, it's been a great relationship.
All right, so a year. Before you got partnered with Jemima, your cyberbacker, did you ever have experience working with other virtual team members?
That's a good question. So I did. I actually worked with another company and a virtual assistant who also did inside sales for me. And one of the key differences was the training. So within Cyberbacker, I've seen that there's just an amazing amount of training and upfront onboarding for the VA resource for my company, and it was night and day. I mean, we had minimal success with that resource, yet I chose to move away from that company and then move to Cyberbacker just because of the detailed onboarding and the quality of candidates I had too.
Yes, of course. Here in Cyberbacker, we are a partner of your growth. So as much as we can save you time and, of course, save you, especially the training part, we will be doing that for you, okay? Now, I'd like to know more about your Cyberbacker from your eyes. Tell me something about Jemima. Let's say personality-wise.
Just a hard worker. First and foremost, she's smart, right? I think she has a degree, a mechanical engineering degree or a very technical degree, and just smart, conscientious about the fact that we're serving the client, and the follow-up's impeccable. I mean, the follow-up and the detail. And I think she's grown throughout the time that we've worked together, and I know she'll continue to grow moving forward too. But at the end of the day, it's just someone I know I can trust, who checks in with me in the morning, checks in with me at the end of the business day. We have communication throughout the day via text, via email, via phone, clear communication. Really it's just reliability and consistency of what I know I'm going to get.
Is of course someone who is very accountable for everything that they do, and of course to help you grow the business, right?
100%.
Yes.
She have, and I asked her to push me and ask her to hold me accountable too, because I'm running around as a business owner trying to get 150 things done. However, what this has allowed me to do is what leverage has allowed me to do is to focus on my top 20% and allow those other resources to help me accomplish the rest of the tasks I need done.
Yes, of course. Again, your cyberbackers, your partner in growth as well, because they're going to be there to support you all the way in anything that they can. Now, I can see that we can already call this a successful partnership between you and your cyberbacker. Am I right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yep.
Now, we want to know, how did it get there? What made it a successful partnership, Chad?
That's a good question. So I think one of the big things is, the founder of Cyberbacker, Craig, he brings with him a lot of the systems and models from his success in the past. And I could tell a lot of that's ingrained within the onboarding and then the consistent communication. So it's that consistency, right? So it's making sure we have a clear set of expectations up front, which I didn't have with the previous company I was working with for virtual assistant. And then secondly, just the consistent kind of course correction along the way, right? And we have a call every Monday morning as well to go through specific tasks that need to be done for that week, for that day and that week. And that's the key thing, just the consistency of communication, starting from the beginning of the relationship. It's just like any relationship, right?
Yes.
You need to set their expectations and then work through it throughout the way too. So.
Of course, getting those clear expectations is very important, because you have to let your cyberbacker know how they're going to help you when it comes to growing the business, so that they know how they're going to do it, right?
Yeah, and the key, as a business owner, right? A lot of us are great visionaries.
Yes.
We don't like to manage. We don't like necessarily the details. And so to bring in that resource as your partner to make sure those get done as you're working on the business, and they can help work in the business to help support you, that's, it's priceless.
Yes.
And I know one of the questions, or one of the things I was thinking about was, how much time have I saved? And it's incredible. I probably easily 20, 30 hours a week, right? 20 hours a week. Just as more so the quality of life too, to be able to work what I need to work, and then spend time with my family when I want to do that too.
So get your time back, have quality time with your family. Of course, you have your own cyberbacker helping you manage everything, so that, of course, you still have time for other things. Now, I want to know more about what your cyberbacker does on a daily basis. So what are the tasks that she does every day that really help you save time?
Sure. So I've been working with a business coach at Business Maps, Francis, and we went through this process for several months to figure out what's the type of leverage I needed, because I'm running a commercial real estate business, a real estate investing business, and then also helping with the growth of our market center. And so it's really threefold. And so she has helped. Some of the specific tasks are, we have a lot of listings within our commercial real estate business. So any incoming leads that come in, she's the first point of contact to make sure that we get the marketing to them. Secondly, the database, not only really for all of our businesses, but she helps to make sure I put it in the database and make sure I have the events or the actions that I need to take from that. And again, that spans throughout all of my business lines. And then just the systems, we have a ton of Google Sheets. She's an Excel Google Sheet master, and organizing all this data, making sure that I'm following up, making sure that, we're taking care of our clients. Those are really the key things. It's just making sure that we have that structure in the background.
It's a lot of admin stuff that really help you with the structure then, to make sure that nothing falls through the cracks, right?
Correct. And I know she's growing too, to be able to eventually help with some of the phone communication, text communication. We use Twilio, through our CyberCEO command system to be able to text and follow up, which has been amazing. So she's been able to do that. And then again, just if I'm on the road with a client, I can shoot her a message to say, hey, can you help with these 3 items? And I know they're going to get done right away. And then just that clear communication too of what's been done, what needs to be done is invaluable.
That's very, very important. Now, of course, her growth is not going to stop. As what you mentioned, a lot of admin stuff. Now she's communicating with clients through phone calls probably, and even text messages. So what are some of the new things that you're planning to have her do in the future for the business?
Sure. So some of the key things are going to be, that phone communication if she chooses to do that. And then secondly, marketing as well, just making sure that we increase the level of our marketing, and which she's done already. So we have, follow-up drip email campaigns, and then just content creation as well. So having her really help with, here are my ideas. Can you create that into valuable content, reusable content that we can push out to all of our business lines? And she's starting to do that. I can give her an idea, right? Because as a business owner, again, we dump a bunch of stuff on our staff. Yes. And that's been a really good trait, is that I dump a bunch of stuff, but then it gets beautified, as I call it, right? So she puts it into valuable content, valuable organized data, and then we push it out to our clients. So those are the key things, just being able to take the thoughts and then put it into actionable items. Those are the things that she's growing, and she grew from day one doing a lot of that stuff.
It's awesome, because of course that's very exciting also for her, because more opportunities for her to grow and there's a lot more to do, right? Now, yep. One last question for you, Chad. As I mentioned earlier, we have a lot of business owners who are listening. So what piece of advice would you be able to give them when they're hiring their very own cyberbacker?
Sure. So, a couple of pieces of business. One is to make sure you have the clear expectations up front, right? Make sure, and within that, make sure you know what your top 20% is. So what are you doing daily, weekly, monthly, annually to be able to grow your business, right? And with that bottom 80%, what can you leverage out to a cyberbacker or another resource that helps it continue to be done, yet allows you to focus on your top 20%, which really the top 20% is the main reason you started your business, right? That's the main reason I left my corporate job, is to move into as a business owner. So that'd be the biggest piece of advice, to just have clear expectations up front and making sure that this resource allows you to get these things done that may fall off the table and might never be done, but need to be done, right? And then it just touch base every week, every day, whatever you need for that cadence. And then, the cool part is you can add another cyberbacker on top of that, right? So, should another task grow, or a group of tasks, you can add another resource, which is the beauty of it. You can kind of grow with the leverage.
Yes, growing with the program. So, by the way, I forgot to tell you, Chad, that your cyberbacker J-Mimi is listening to us right now. Would you want to give her a quick shout out or any message you'd like to give her on the show right now?
Oh man, I mean, I'm a super positive person, right? And I love having positive people within my life. You're the result. What's that quote? You're the result of the top 5 people you spend the most time with, right?
Yes.
And I'm really fortunate to have her within those top 5 people that I communicate with daily. And I'm super excited to help her grow. I'm just really fortunate to have her helping me out throughout this journey as well too. So thank you.
We are very, very excited to see where this partnership between you and J-Mimi would be in the next few months, and of course, the years to come. Chad, thank you very much for being on the show today.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of CyberCEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.